What a match this will be. Wow, Chiamaka comes in again. She is not leaving any volleyball to chance as she goes gun blazing there. Beautiful, beautiful volleyball by the Nigerian Customs team. As Chiamaka there have come to play. Wow. And more substitutions for the El-Wak Queens team, as strategic as you can be, you have to accept that this set is literally over and the best thing to do is to rest your players and psych them up for the second set. See substitutions with Mavis Akuvi coming in, Christine coming in, and Mami coming in as well. And at the time, Akuvi brilliantly rolls it and finds the space between the block there as they seek to stress the Nigerian Customs team into. Of course, there are possible comebacks in the game of volleyball. It is always possible in the game of volleyball to stage a massive comeback. And Ghana El-Wak wings there. Takes 2 continuous points, and Coach Olayinka of the Nigerian Customs team signals for a timeout. We willfully apologize for the breaks in network. Kindly bear with us as we've re-established our network system. Thank you very much for your support and comments. Thank you very much for your concern. They are warmly received. But if you could make your way here, we are at the Borteyman Sports Complex, Accra, Ghana, and this is the SAC Super Volleyball Championship. This is the second semi-final of the female encounter of the championship, and Nigeria Customs are on a set point in the first set. Akuvi, with her massive wealth of experience, Goes for the line shots there, but gets the fingers of the block. And again, utilizes one of a major weapon for an outside hitter. That's unfortunate for her. She serves into the net. And this would bring us to the end of the first set. Nigerian Customs team take the set by 25-17. What a tournament it has been for all teams participating, and for myself, I've enjoyed wonderful volleyball from commentary position. My name is Cornelius Nikbakwanka. It's a pleasure coming your way over the past 6 days. And we seek to crown new champions, or perhaps defending champions who would like to retain their Super Volleyball Championship trophies. It will be an interesting time. Of course, you would not like to miss all the matches lined up for today, as we have such an encounter here. And if you can as well, you can join us here on Sunday for the final encounters of the game and of the championship, as well as the closing ceremony. We are in for a massive final days of the competition. All you lovers of volleyball and Ghana volleyball, thank you very much for your massive support. But again, I must say that the main organizers, Kratos SC, and the CEO of Kratos SC, Mr. Mohamed Awudu Apetok, has done Ghana volleyball a great worth of good, as he has championed this cause. This is the fourth outing, started in 2021, and of course it did not come off last year for the sake of the general elections in Ghana, but this is the fourth year running for the Super Volleyball Championship. And this time a new twist was added, with the Nigerian Customs team joining us, as they were the champions of the league in Nigeria. And we've also had the All-Stars team from Benin joining us. I'm sure, if God permits and the organization finds it good, we may extend it to the rest of the teams in Africa. And soon, the Super Volleyball Championship will be a massive tournament. Already it has been massive, and we look forward to it being even greater in the coming years. The second set is underway there, and the Nigerian Custom ladies lead by a set, and they've now taken the lead also in the second set with that ace. Verity. She goes again, and unfortunately she could not get the angle as Toyosi and Oluwatosin shut her down for the first time. Here we go again, a free ball. Kelechi goes long, nicely defended by Akuvi. And she goes again, finds the fingers of Talata. And they've opened a 3-0 lead in the second set. I'm sure they are looking to avenge the 3-0 loss their men's side suffered against the Ghana Air Force men yesterday. Verity at the time there gets a point and puts El-Wak wings on the board. 1-3 the scoreline. Here we go again, and Oluwatosin. Wow, nicely defended there. This time she goes strong and gets the point. Akuvi could not defend. So you see at the service line. It's an out of system and brilliantly done there by Chiamaka. Wonderful, wonderful player. And we have a match on our hands, and wow, Verity at the time could not find the line. That's unfortunate for her. So you see goes for the power float service, and Masling beautifully recovered. Chiamaka, oh, unfortunately misses wide there. Here we go again, 2-6 as El-Wak wins trail by 4 points. Is it safe to say that anything Chiamaka touches turns to gold, as she have done so well in getting the Nigerian team out of trouble? Masling. Kelechi has been blocked. Nicely recovered. Chiamaka once again. Nicely recovered. That's an experienced tip. A power tip there by Kelechi, the captain of the Nigerian side. Unfortunately for Blessing, she touched the net to a net fault, and El-Wak Wings gets another point. 3-8 is the scoreline. 3-8. Wow. Oh, that's unfortunate. Kelechi at the service line goes for the float service. This time, Maslin comes in strongly. The opposite player, she's playing the opposite role today for the El-Wak Wings, as they look to claw back and equalize in set. Beautiful play there. Beautiful volleyball by El-Wak Wings. And unfortunately, Akuvi have been whistled for an infringement at the net. Wow, nicely recovered by Maslin. And Blessing goes through the middle. I tell you what, Aliyat, the setter of the Nigerian Customs team, my 11 shelter lady, is playing such a wonderful game. She's locating where she can get spaces and makes her players comfortable in the set ball. The power tape unfortunately went out there for Blessing. Wow. Toyosi on the second try gets the fingers and out. She's down and some kind of discomfort. She's up now and we hope she's ready as she makes a confirmation of that to Christine, who went for the block, and I think there was one of them stepping on the other's foot. Verity gets the brushing. Christina goes for the float service. Toyosi beautifully done there. Wow. Christine has done so well with that ball there as she tips it to position 1 as Aliat was running to come set as she is the setter. She has to vacate that space to come set, anticipating a free ball. That's unfortunate for Oluwatosin as she tags the net. It would have been a point to them as Christine is coming from the backcourt, but as an expert tip by Chiamaka, she's doing everything she can to help her team. They lead now by 15-8, a 7-point lead. Akuvi at the time there finds the fingers and out. Okay, so the referee did not whistle for the serve in, and it has been called for a reserve now. Brilliantly done by Kelechi. Wonderful. And an experienced player for the Nigerian side. No wonder she's their captain. He goes for it and blocked and recovered, but oh, an expert tip there by Blessing. I tell you, volleyball is not all about spiking hard and hitting hard, but also looking for spaces within the space of your opponent's court and intelligently tipping balls there as you seek to make your work much more easier. The Nigerian Customs team lead in the second set. The score line 17-9. The match has been a one-sided beatdown so far. Mind you, this is the second semi-final game between the Ghana El-Wak Wings and the Nigerian Customs ladies, as Ghana Air Force have qualified to the finals of the competition, beating Ghana Police by 3-2. Wow. Chiamaka once again. I think it is fair to say that she's the best player on court at the moment for the Nigerian Customs team. A very reliable attacker. Akuvi, that's an experienced touch there. Finding the fingers of Aliat, and it's a very good weapon to utilize when you're in trouble as an outside hitter. But if your opponent know your intentions, it will come back to you with interest. Blessing making the most in the middle position there. (19-10). Chiamaka goes to the service line. Unfortunate for Faustina there. She hits out. Akuvi beautifully done there. Tell you what, she's utilizing the weapon of the brush out so well. And making the most of the fingers of the Nigerian block there as she goes to serve. 20-11 is the scoreline. This is set 2 of a possible 5-set trailer as El-Wak seeks to mount a comeback as they trail by 8 points. Toyosi has been blocked and nicely recovered, and Verity goes for the power tip and gets it, and this is the 3rd point running, and immediately Coach Olayinka calls for a timeout as he aims to stop the bleed and also get her ladies back into the game. We are live on GHOne and we are live on the Super Volleyball Championship YouTube page and all other social media platforms. This is the SAC Super Volleyball Championship 2025, ably partnered by the EIB Network with SAC Company Limited as our prime sponsors. An interesting rally developing here, and unfortunately for Toyosi, she hits the ball long and out, and El-Wak staging a comeback, 14-20. Unfortunately for Akuvi, she serves out. Chiamaka comes in through the pipe attack, but nicely recovered. And Luatosin was going for the tip there, nice roll, and gets it the second time. Volleyball is not always about power. It's about the use of your options. And that's one of the options there. Nicely exploited by Oluwatosin. Verity goes powerfully to the line, gets a point. (15-22). This is the second set, and wow. I can comfortably say that the Nigerian side are making very good of all their attacking options, as Aliyat Usman finds her attackers in very comfortable positions, and she sets them up to make the most of the set balls. I can also say that by the looks of their play, they are a very experienced side, and they've played for so long together. No wonder they are the champions of Nigeria. And we are in as the El-Wak Queens team called for a timeout. We resume the set, and Nigeria Customs lead 23-15. Brilliant points there by Toyosi. Not everything is about power, as she dinks one behind the block there, and Verity is down and in some discomfort. She's being attended to by the medical team, and hopefully she feels okay. When a player gets such a setback on court, she or he have a number of minutes to recover, after which the referees may signal for their substitution. But if they signal that they are okay within the set minutes, the match will continue with them being on court. So thankfully she's okay and she's up. We are ready to continue, but the Nigerian Customs team are on a set point. 24-15 is the scoreline. Aliyat Usman serves into the net. Unfortunately for the El-Wak Queens, a net infringement has been called against them. This brings us to the end of the second set. Nigerian Customs takes it 16. They take it 25-16. Again, this is the SAC Super Volleyball Championship 2025. We are live at the Borteyman Sports Complex. We are live on GHOne TV, and we are also live on the Super Volleyball Championship social media handles, particularly YouTube. Wherever you are watching us from, you are welcome. The game at hand is the second semi-final match between the Nigerian Customs ladies and the Ghana El-Wak wings. The Nigeria Customs ladies are leading by 2-0. What a match we have on our hands here, but the Nigerian Customs team are re-establishing their dominance over the ladies category. Rather unfortunately, their men were eliminated in the quarterfinals by Ghana Air Force, who will be playing against Ghana Army after this match. Mind you, the first match of the Super Volleyball Championship 2025 was between Ghana Air Force and Ghana Army. And the Air Force team won convincingly and comfortably 3-0 against the Ghana Army team. You would like to stick and stay as we bring you that match after this second ladies encounter in the semi-final. Will Ghana Air Force men repeat? And will Ghana Army stage a comeback and a beat down? Any of the teams that win will qualify for the finals of the SAC Super Volleyball Championship 2025. As it is now, it's only the Ghana Air Force ladies who are in the finals of the competition, and this is the second semi-finals. Who will join them in the finals? Will it be the Nigerian Customs team who are leading by 2-0 against their El-Wak Wings team, or will it be Ghana El-Wak Wings staging a comeback? This is a third set of a possible 5-set game, and the Nigerian Customs team have taken a 2-0 lead. The referees will rectify a few things and then we would continue The second referee rectifying a few issues with the table there, and we'll soon continue. And here we go with the third set of the second semi-final encounter between Nigerian Customs and Ghana El-Wak Wings. Then Toyosi and the Nigerian Customs team draw first blood. One the scoreline, the third set here. Talata serves. That's an out ball, unfortunate for Toyosi. Oh, unfortunate for Akuvi, she could not retrieve the block. I tell you what, the likes of Chiamaka and Kelechi of the Nigerian Customs team, they are playing their heart out for their team, and they are hitting the ball with such venom. If you are in the auditorium, you could hear the sound of the ball as it makes impact with the hands of the blockers. And right on cue, Chiamaka goes for the fingers, finds the hands, and bring us to level pegging. 3-3 is the scoreline. The Nigeria Customs team are not just good. No wonder they are the champions in Nigeria. And they are a great team for me. And in my view, it's obvious that they've done this together and for a long time, as there's so much chemistry in their team. A free ball to the Nigerian team, and nicely recovered. That's unfortunate for Mami, as she could not control her landing. She landed into the net and also violated the center line. Right on cue there, Chiamaka making the most. And I dare say that she's the best outside hitter in the Nigerian Customs team. Incredible game she's having here. And Coach Adam has substituted Verity for Sandra Amponsa. Mami comes in strong. Beautiful, beautiful game of volleyball in defense here. Wow. Wow, nice recovery from the El-Wak Wings team. Oh, unfortunate that they lose on that rally there. Sandra Mponsa there. Wow, that's an out ball to the disbelief and dismay of the El-Wak Twins team. We are in for a cracker, but the Nigerian Customs team are running away with it. So joined in studio is Benjamin Yamwa, popularly known Benghazi. Ben, welcome, and this has been a one-sided beatdown. What's your take?
Well, thank you very much, Cornelius. And clearly, with the quality of the Nigeria Customs team, which has been very evident in the championship so far, not surprised that they are dominating their fellows from the El-Wak Wings. And already 2 sets up. Third set looks as though they ran away with it, leading 9-5, a 4-point lead for them. Clearly, even though their men were disappointing yesterday in their quarterfinal encounter, their women have been awesome so far in this championship. So no wonder they are doing as well as we are witnessing them do in this championship. So no surprise that they are doing so well against the El-Wak Wings. So for me, have been a bit underwhelming in this championship.
Right, viewers, you just heard from Benghazi, senior sports presenter at the EIB Network and GHOne TV. That's unfortunate once again for the El-Wak Wings. And the 5-point lead by the Nigerian Customs team, as someone has said in the chat that Kelechi has been an exceptional player right from the onset, and dedicated and focused indeed.
So you're live as we broadcast and get you the commentary and live coverage of the volleyball championship ongoing at the Borteyman Sports Complex. Currently, the El-Wak Wings win a wonderful point after some good work. Cross-court shot getting them the point. That's the El-Wak Wings. They're not lying low. They're trying as much as they can to get themselves back in the game, but still they trail 7-11 against the Nigeria Customs team, who have been so disciplined and so good in this championship.
Exactly.
So on the serve is the El-Wak Wings. They trail 7-11. Good reception for the Ports Customs, and again cross court
attack there. That's a wonderful spike by Toyosi.
Winning that point there for the Customs team from Nigeria. Very impressive if you ask me, with how they have fared in this championship.
Yes, very much so. And number 20, Chiamaka, she has done very, very well in this game, and she has meted most of the damage to the El-Wak Wings team, and a very focused and dedicated player indeed.
They seem to be towering over the other teams in this championship. I wait to see how they fare if indeed they take on the side from the Air Force. That will be a battle for sure.
Yes, but you would not like to call the game over yet. I know that from where you sit, you may say that, oh, this is done and dusted with. Rather unfair to the Air Force, to the El-Wak Wings team.
Well, unfortunately, even though it might be a bit unfair to them, but from the looks of things here, we don't have to be the ones to say it. It's a tough battle. Look at that. An easy point and an ace for the Custom side, who are now leading by some 6 points over El-Wak Wings in the third and deciding set possibly. You can join our live feed at Super Volleyball Championship on YouTube and enjoy all the action. Beautiful recovery though from the Custom side, and again the attack breaks down, and that should be a point there for the El-Wak Wings.
Kelechi is down and in some discomfort there, and second referee calls for the medic team.
So the medical team attending to Kelechi. So the medics are on the court attending to Kelechi, who is injured. She is with the Nigeria Custom side. She has been very impressive in this championship for them. Unfortunately, she's down with an injury.
Benghazi, I think the DJ in the auditorium is is quite funny.
I am wondering myself why this choice of song.
Yes, Okuimi to Minku. I don't know who the song belongs to, but of course we can all see.
It's an interesting one from the DJ in-house here at the Borteyman Sports Complex, who have chosen that particular song. I'm sure it's in reference, a good one for the El-Wak Wings. Okuimi to Minku literally means this fight or this battle, I just can't do it. Perhaps calling on God now to intervene for the El-Wak Wings, who are trailing 2 sets down and are down in the third set by 14 or 9-14. That is some 5 points behind the Custom side from Nigeria, and Kelechi is up on her feet, trying to shake it off, and she will continue with the action here. It seems to be a bit of a knee issue. Like we've been saying all this while, the sport is such that the knee, the ankle is so vital and plays a key role in how you fare on the court. So Kelechi is looking good, and so the game will restart in no time. On the serve though is the El-Wak Wings, 9-14 in a third set. It has been received beautifully by the Libro. Seta is done, but of course the spike will not come. They chose a different option, and that was a dink. Unfortunately, it will not work against the side from Nigeria. Oh, that's an unfortunate clash between 2 players of the El-Wak Wings. Unfortunately, no communication between them.
Clear miscommunication between Talata and Akuvi, and this is not what you want to see between your players. But Verity comes in to replace Sandra there.
Talk to me a bit about the El-Wak Wings, if you know a bit about them.
Yes, a team coined by Coach Adam and Coach Lord, you know, some years back. They've proven a tough customer to deal with and a very, very strong opponent, as they have such discipline in their training. They've won some of the middle tournaments in the league. As in during the league, we play some tournaments during the league, and they come in strong, toppling the likes of Ghana Army and Ghana Air Force. It's just amazing that they won Ghana Air Force in the Champions of Champions.
Okay. And there they are, as El-Wak Wings just win another point there. So they've reduced the deficit to only 4 points now. They throw 11-15 against the Nigeria Customs. And timeout has been called though by the coaching staff of the Customs team, trying to get their team together again for the remaining onslaught in this battle.
15-11 is the scoreline, and then looks like the El-Wak Wings team would like to take the third set and also stage a massive comeback to win the match.
It will require a lot of work if they had to do that. The serve comes in. Again, the Libero does her work beautifully. The set is good, and the point there for the Custom side from that spike. The Nigerians are just too supreme. They pass around so majestically and so well. Kelechi on the serve now for the Customs. Serve is good. Received beautifully as well by the El-Wak Wings. And the spike is good, and the point came there from that spike by the El-Wak Wings. This is a coverage for the SAC Volleyball Championship live at the Borteyman Sports Complex. Beautiful reception. The attack comes in. That's a good ding, but the Libero saves it for El-Wak Wings. And they attack now, and that's a beautiful point as well for the El-Wak Wings. Who are lying low. They are indeed fighting back.
Exactly. I mean, that ding there was recovered by the Libero because Blessing there has done one too many. So it's a beautiful read by the Libero, knowing that that would be an option for her.
It was a wonderful read, but attack comes in from the Customs, and a beautiful recovery by the Wings. And again, beautiful spike again from the... Oh, this is a beautiful rally. They keep developing a wonderful rally now. Unfortunately, into the net for the point there for the El-Wak Wings.
Yes, this is nice. This is volleyball. You spike, it's being retrieved, and it's coming back to you with interest. You retrieve it. You also serve the same.
Beautiful recovery from the Customs, and the attack comes in beautifully. Kelechi with that wonderful spike to win that point there for Nigeria Customs, who have opened their 3-point lead, 17-14. And that's a good ace there. Beautiful ace for Chi. And again, she goes in with a wonderful serve, nearly getting another ace, but it was beautifully recovered. But unfortunately for the spike from the Ghanaian side, it lands out of court, and so 19-14 for Nigeria Customs. Kelechi again on the serve, and timeout by the El-Wak Wings coach, Coach Edem.
The game of volleyball is also a game of momentum. As you would like to ride on that momentum when you get it. Once it slips, it becomes very, very dicey for you and your team. And as you can see from the El-Wak Wings side, the game is getting out of hands as they trail by 5 points.
Trailing by some 5 points to the Customs side from Nigeria. On the serve again is Kelechi. The Libero retrieves beautifully for El-Wak Wings. And the Nigerians will attack. Kelechi will hit one from the back. And that's a wonderful spike and a good point there for El-Wak Wings.
GHOne, their captain, played on the outside attack there and gets the fingers in.
Good point there for El-Wak Wings. And that's indeed a wonderful one from GHOne. The serve is good. Received though by Kelechi. The attack is on beautifully.
Wow.
That's
Toyosi.
a brilliant point from Toyosi.
Yes. Wonderful shot and wonderful spike there from her.
And the custom side up by 20-15 in a third set. The serve is retrieved. And that's beautifully blocked. Oh, unfortunately for the custom side. They will lose this point to the El-Wak Wings. 16-20.
Yes. Nice awareness on the net by Talata.
And so on the serve again is GHOne for El-Wak Wings. It is brilliant. But the set is on. Wonderful block from the customs. And that's a brilliant one, but the reception was brilliant as well. And a good point won by the El-Wak Wings.
The
She
comeback
retrieved
is
that
on.
so beautifully.
Yes. She's an experienced side, an experienced player. Mavis Akuvi.
That was a wonderful spike, but it will come again. It has been retrieved by Kelechi, and the El-Wak Wings will go on the attack now, and unfortunately it lands out of court. And so it is a point there for the Customs of Nigeria. Disappointed in her effort. That should have been a bit easier. She was aiming for the line, but unfortunately it did not work out.
That is the dangers of hitting to the line. You could miss entirely, you could miss narrowly, but any miss is a miss.
Absolutely.
Or else if you get it to, it's a perfect shot.
And fortunately for her, Customs serve also internet to award the point there to the Wings. The Wings will try and clip the Customs. Can they do it? But the Customs will spike one in, but it's been retrieved there. The attack is on again, and brilliantly won there by El-Wak Wings.
Akuvi is on fire now and seeks to bring back the El-Wak Wings to take the lead and possibly win the set.
On the serve again now is the El-Wak Wings. Can they really continue with their fight back? They now trail by just 2 points. And brilliant a point won there by Kelechi. Winner point there for the Nigerian side. Of course, there are two Chis in there. There's Chiamaka Chi and there's Kelechi. All in there for the Nigeria Customs side. On the serve, the Customs, 22-19. Retrieved, and the attack is on from the Ghanaians. The ding comes in, but it will retrieve again by the Customs. Set is good, and the block does its work effectively to win that point for the El-Wak Wings. 20-22 day trail.
That's a massive block set up there by Masling and Akuvi at the time, as they get one on Chiamaka, who has been flawless in this game.
And a gift of a point given to the Wings by Nigerians.
21-22 as the Ghana El-Wak Wings team diminishes the lead entirely. They now trail by just a point, and Coach Olayinka calls for a timeout, and you can see Coach Jonah and Coach Bishop get close to their ladies, and
it is timeout at the moment. 21-22, just a 1 point lead now for the Nigeria Customs side, who are on the brink. If they can continue their wonderful run, they could be winning this with this particular set if they win it. But of course, it's now a big battle, just 1 point lead. On the serve is Akuvi. Good serve, retrieved by the libero, and the attack again comes in, and that's retrieved again by the El-Wak wings. The attack is good, but the custom side will meet it equally. Kelechi with a wonderful spike. Well, it's Chiamaka instead. Chiamaka with that brilliant spike to win that point there for Customs of Nigeria.
Again, the gods of the timeout have answered the Nigerian Customs side as they are 2 points away from winning the match.
The serve is good, retrieved though, and the attack is on, and beautifully done. And Verity with that wonderful spike to win the point there for El-Wak wings. So they are back in the game by just a point behind the Nigerians. Can they really clip the efforts of the Customs team? Can they do it? It's been received by the libero, and Chiamaka goes in. It has been retrieved, but it's back in there. And of course, the attack is on for the Ghanaians. But the Nigerians will come again now. Chiamaka!
Wow. Wow. She flies in and gets the points there, cross court, way above the block there. Incredible gameplay here by Chiamaka. It will be right for me to say that if they win this match, she has been the best player for the Nigerian Customs side. And they
that's
do
it.
with an ace.
That's an easy way to award or give the win there to Customs, and they've won it. They are making it into the finals on Sunday. So brilliantly done. 3-0. Nigeria Customs have made it to the finals on Sunday. They have won this set by 25-22. And so it's all over here for the women's semi-final encounters. And on Sunday, Nigeria Customs will face the Ghanaian side Air Force on Sunday in the finals. They also, earlier today, won over their opponents, the Ghana Police women. So it's Air Force taking on Nigeria Customs in the finals on Sunday. The third and fourth place game will be involving El-Wak wings, who will be in action against the Ghana Police for the women. For the women, I repeat, for the women on Sunday. The third and fourth place game will be between El-Wak wings and Ghana Police. And the finals, look at Nigerians having celebrations now, will be Nigeria Customs and, of course, Ghana Air Force. That will be the finals on Sunday.
A well-deserved game win here by the Nigerian Customs team, and you can see that they are a very disciplined team. They celebrate even with their coaches as they congratulate them. It's an amazing game they've done here, and we are in for a cracker at the finals as they face Ghana Air Force on Sunday.
So that's it for the women's draw. Let me now hand over to my colleague GHOne Champion, who is set on the sidelines with the post-match and a pre-match for the upcoming game for the men. Over to you, Joel.
All right, so it's all over here at the Borteyman Sports Complex. It is the women, the customs ladies. They've now progressed to the next stage of the competition, and obviously it is the final. So today are the semi-final games that we're bringing you live here from the Borteyman Sports Complex. It is the semi-final edition of all the games, both men division and the women division. The women already, Air Force is gone through. They defeated the police ladies in their game, and so it's the Air Force ladies who are going to face the customs ladies in the finals of this year's
from group stage up to now, we've been playing 3-0, 3-0, 3-0. So whomever we are meeting at the final will also come and have their own share as well.
But before you go, also tell us your total assessment of the tournament so far. Do you think it's helping improve the play in the region, especially in West Africa?
In as far as I'm concerned, my personal opinion, actually, this is one of the most well-organized championship that I ever attended. Anyway, that is to me personally. I'm not trying to, of course, generalize. Okay, I'm talking about championship. Of course, we are growing as a country. If you come to our country, also Nigeria, we are doing extremely well. You know, to trying as much as possible to improve the level of playing of volleyball in Africa, and of course by extension to the whole world. So we are trying as Africa, and I must give it to the organizer of this club championship. It's a good one. It's well organized. We want them to keep it up and try to see to how they can improve from whatever the lapses they actually notice from this. So it's a well organized championship. I must give thumbs up for all of the organizers. You're welcome.
All right, so that's the coach for the Nigeria Customs ladies. And there's a lady who won the Lady of the Match in this one. She will be speaking to me. She got the Lady of the Match, if you want to say. For football or for men, you can say Man of the Match, but she was the Lady of the Match. Congratulations. We saw the several spikes that you were coming in with. And going into the finals, your men could not go to the finals, but then do you think this is the consolation for you to win the title, for your men to know that you, though they could not, you ladies have done what men could not do?
Yes. Yes, it's a consolation for our guys, at least. Either ways, we are good. Either ways, even the guys didn't enter the finals. We ladies, we promise to take the cup home. We are one, volleyball one family. Either the guys carry it or the female carry it. But this time around, is the girls. So I believe in my team, and I know we can. We can carry the cup to next tomorrow. We are going to play all out. We are going to play. The one we played now is not our best, so we are going to play our best on the final day.
But you saw the, ladies of Air Force play before they won against the police. You think you ladies have what it takes to come up against them on Sunday?
100% sure. We have what it takes. We just need to come and play that zone.
What should we expect the scoreline for you? Prediction on Sunday?
3-0 match.
All the best.
Thank you, sir.
All right, so that is the Nigeria Customs, the lady of the match in this particular game. She's very confident that they are going to win on Sunday in the finals. come as they take on Ghana Air Force ladies in their game. So it's another semi-final. The men are ready for the semi-finals. The ladies are done. So you know who is taking on who in the finals on Sunday when it comes to the men in the 2025 edition of the SAC Super Volleyball Championship. It is the Customs of Nigeria coming up against the Air Force of Ghana in the ladies division. Now is the men. They are taking the center stage now. We're going to be speaking with the Air Force coach now for him to also tell us how prepared his side is for this one. Kochi, good afternoon. And once again, congratulations to qualifying to the semi-finals. Another cracker by all standards, a game we expected to see here. But then tell us, is it the finals you are looking at or one game at a time?
Right now, I'm looking at the final right now. But I'm going to pick this set before I think of the next step, what to do.
And what should we expect this afternoon? Are you coming in tactically different? What is the pep talk you've been giving your guys?
When you saw our match between Nigeria Customs, I used a different setup altogether. But this time, I've changed it all around. So they should expect a different thing from me, which is going to be a win, 3-0.
3 straight sets.
Sure, I've told you already. During the opening ceremony match, I told you we are going to beat them 3 straight, and it happened. This time around, we are not going to leave any stone unturned. We are beating them hands down.
You've met them in the GAVA League. I mean, when you were playing, would you say that they are really a top side? Really, you've seen them play in this tournament. Can they make it, or you know you're going to silence them?
Oh, this time around, I know they are coming hard, but we are not afraid. In terms of stamina level, we are far away from them. So I know with my guys' stamina, we are going to use it and capitalize on it and beat them this time around.
You guys are both in the armed forces, but you have been flying. They are on the land. You're going to fly higher than them.
Yeah, the sky is always our limit, as we say. So this time around, we are going higher than that.
All the best.
Thank you.
All right, so is the match of the forces, if you want to put it that way, is the Ghana Armed Forces, both from the Ghana Armed Forces coming up against each other, is the Ghana Air Force side, and then you've got the Army who are also going to be playing in this KG encounter. So we promise to be a cracker by all standards. I'll just be finding out what the Ghana Army coach is looking at with this particular game coming up. It's a great one. They've met several times in, the GAVA League, the Greater Accra Volleyball League, and they are meeting here too. What's the story going to be like this afternoon? Coach, I know today you are serious about this game. You are taking you're taking no stone unturned, going in all guns blazing. I was asking the coach of the Air Force, they are in the air. They said the sky is their limit, but you are on the land. What should we expect from you?
We are ready for the match. The guys are ready. They are psychological, mentally, physically, they are prepared for the match. So the ground will decide.
And coach, coming into this one, I know you were not too okay with some of the games that you played because you were expecting wins, and obviously the margins with which you even won some of the games. What is it going to be like? Because Air Force says they are coming in 3 straight sets against you guys.
It's easy to say than to do it. They had advantage the other time, but it's always not going to be the same. We are not saying they are not good team. They are a very nice or better team, but we are an excellent team. So the ground, the only appeal is to the referees. They should be neutral. They should allow the game to flow, because it happened during our ladies' match and everybody saw it. And I think when referee, you are coming from the house with the resource in your pocket, it doesn't make the game exciting. So they should be neutral and open up. Then whoever the best team should carry the day.
Would one not say these are allegations already coming up, or it's what everybody is seeing here? That's why you're making those.
They did it to me during the ladies' quarterfinal match, and those who were there saw it, including the other officials. Everybody saw it. So they did it to Army. It was Army team, and they've done it to other teams. I wouldn't say it's only Army that they are doing it to. I'm only appealing that they should be neutral. Referees are supposed to be neutral. They shouldn't side with a team to win against a team because you don't like that particular team. When their neutrality shows, it will project the interest of the game.
Thank you very much, coach. All right, so that's the coach of the Ghana Army team. He says that, neutrality should play here. So let's just enjoy this game coming up. It's Ghana Air Force against Ghana Army. I hand over to the commentary team to take us away.